What's going on, guys? So today I want to talk about the consecration of Aje. If you're watching me for the first time, thank you for stopping by. If you're watching as a returning viewer or subscriber, thank you for stopping by. Now, for those that already know, I'm a proud practitioner of Ifa, African spirituality. I'm an Ifa initiate. It's amazing. It's the way of life for me, and I talk about this all the time. Now, recently, whilst I was in Nigeria, I carried out Consecration of Aje. I've got some video clips that I'm going to share with you in a moment. And I thought, okay, let me make a video about this. I've got my notes here on my laptop, and to give you a bit of a background why it's important for you, to give consideration to Consecration of Aje or Veneration of Aje. First of all, Consecration of Aje, I'll explain that. So what is Aje? Aje is a goddess of wealth and economic prosperity. These Orisa aids the accumulation of wealth and prevent dwindling of one's economic growth. Aje Olokun, Aje is the daughter of Olokun, according to Ifa. Aje is an extremely paramount Orisa that anybody who really wants wealth, economic prosperity, growth, and maintenance of wealth must have in his or her possession. Aje is the spiritual energy that is responsible for the control of wealth, trade, economic growth, prosperity, and any type of currency, African, under African or Yoruba spirituality. Anybody who has consecrated Aje and appease it or propitiate well will never lag behind in any form of trade. So there is consecration of Aje, which is where you have an Igba Aje, a container. It could well be a ceramic bowl or anything like that, and with all the necessaries, there's quite a few things that would go inside, monetary representation and all that, where you have your own Igba Aje. I have mine. That's Aje consecration, okay? So anytime I need to venerate Aje, my Oluwo, my Ifa priest, can always, bring out my Igba Aje to for veneration and do any necessary appeasement as directed by Ifa at the time. Now, if you don't, that's consecration of Aje. The veneration of Aje is purely the appeasement of it. So say, for example, you carry out Ifa divination, and Ifa says this particular person, it happens like that to several people, not everyone, but sometimes, depending on what the divination is about, Ifa might say you need to venerate the energy of Aje, Orisa Aje, so Ashe Tutu. So you may not have the consecrated, Aje, bowl of Aje containing all the necessary items and stuff to yourself at the time, but the Babalawo, a well-seasoned Babalawo, the Ifa priest that knows what they're doing, will be able to venerate the energy of Aje, if that makes sense, and that would also, work in your favor. Now, before I carry on, talking about this, I want you to watch this video clip, okay?
Aje ògúngún ní sọ ọmọ olókun ìrìn sẹ́yìn ó gbé ìrìn àtọ́ ìrìn ayọ̀ ìrìn àlàáfíà ìrìn àìkú baálẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ bí ìrìn bá ti sẹ̀ gbogbo koríko kó arúwé. Aje ọmọ olókun kẹ́ ẹ ṣàánú o, kẹ́ ẹ dákun, kẹ́ ẹ dábọ̀, kó o dábọ̀, kẹ́ ẹ dákun, kẹ́ ẹ fi yèdè nú, kó o fi yèdè kùn, kó o fi yèdè gbẹ̀rú ara ọmọ rẹ ní kọ́ra ọmọ ògbè ní kó gbè. Akápò tìrẹ léní o, ó yèdè jọ kí ẹ léní o. Ó ṣẹ́wọ̀ Aje léní tó ṣẹ́wọ̀ Aje báyìí. Wá ní obì méjì, ó wá ní ẹyẹlé funfun, ó wá ní ọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀ ọ̀mìnì, ó ní àgbàlagbùlù ọtí lè gba omi tútù, ó wá fún Aje léní. Ìwájú ọmọ olókun, kó ṣàánú, kó dákun, kó dábọ̀. Ẹran ọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀ ọ̀mìnì òun ni ìwájú ń jẹ lótú ìfẹ́ tó fi ń yálé ẹni. Akápò tiẹ̀ léní oyèdèjì, ó fọ́nrán ọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀ ọ̀mìnì, ó fi ṣe pèsè léní ìwájú léní. Ìwájú ọmọ olókun, kó yà wá sílẹ̀, kó wá jẹran ọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀ ọ̀mìnì léní o. Gbogbo ìwúre tó bá ti ṣe léní, kó jẹ́ kó bá ẹlẹ́dàá ìhún báyìí léní. Apá ọ̀tún apá òsì bí Oyèdèjì bá ń kọwọ́ bọ́ àpò báyìí ire ajé ni kó máa mú jáde báyìí gbogbo owó tó ń ná màmá yìí kó wọn bí tó ti mú báyìí léde àbùdí ní tó lókun àbùdí ní tó lọ́sà ìwọ ajé ọmọ olókun àbùdí báyìí ni kó wá ṣe àpò fún báyìí léde kọ́kàn ẹ̀ kó balẹ̀ sówó kọ́kàn ẹ̀ kó balẹ̀ sókun kọ́kàn ẹ̀ kó balẹ̀ sídẹ kọ́kàn ẹ̀ kó balẹ̀ sídẹ gbogbo kọ́ ṣàánú káyé ẹ̀ kó lóyin báyìí káyé ẹ̀ kó ládùn báyìí kọ́kàn ẹ̀ kó balẹ̀ báyìí o orí ẹyẹlé kì í burúkú má dẹ̀ ní àpèsè akápò tí Oyèdèjì jẹ́ kó délé ní àpèsè sówó kó délé ní àpèsè sókun kó délé ní àpèsè sídẹ gbogbo òkè ìṣòro ẹ̀ kó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní máa di pẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ o awúre tí wàá jẹ́ lé ní ìwájú ọmọ ológun kó ṣàánú kó tẹ́tí báyìí kó wá gbọ́n ẹ̀rọ rẹ̀ kó ṣàánú kó lè rú kó lọ kórè ajé kó lọ kórè òkun kó lọ kórè idẹ kó lọ kórè àlàáfíà fún akápò tí Oyèdèjì lé ní kọ́kàn ẹ̀ kó balẹ̀ káṣírí ẹ̀ kó bò sí owó kó bò sókun kó bò sídẹ kó bò sídẹ gbogbo ẹ̀ pa kó jẹ́ kórí náà kó jẹ́ kórí lò kó jẹ́ kórí bá ti ṣe kó jẹ́ kórí ọ̀nà gbígbà kí ilé ayé kó má ṣe lè mọ bí ọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀ bá ti pọ́n ṣe ní ìdẹ́ láti nílọ kó máa dẹ sówó kó máa dẹ sókun kó máa dẹ sídẹ kó máa dẹ síde gbogbo òkè ìṣòro ẹ̀ kó máa di pẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ o gbogbo nǹkan tó lé nù ìgbésí ayé ẹ̀ kó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní máa di ọ̀ràn má ṣe rogun ìpọ́njú. ẹgbà tẹ̀lé nìyẹn kó má ṣe gbarẹ́ ayé akápò tẹ Oyèdèjì dànù kó má ṣe gbarẹ́ ìdùnnú ẹ̀ dànù ire owó ńlá ire ọlà ńlá ire àlàáfíà ire okùn ire idẹ òní kó lọ máa gbà fún ní kíákíá o. àwọn olólùfẹ́ pátápátá ajé ọmọ olókun kó lọ gbé fún akápò tí Oyèdèjì báyìí lẹ́nu kọ́kàn ẹ̀ kó balẹ̀ sówó ọkàn ẹ̀ kó balẹ̀ sókun ọkàn ẹ̀ kó balẹ̀ sídẹ kó ṣàánú kẹ́ ẹ dákun kẹ́ ẹ dábọ̀ òní ká ṣe ṣe ká lówó lọ́wọ́ kárí bí ayé ṣe ń fẹ́ ni oníkáyòmùgọ̀ kálẹ̀ rẹ́rẹ́bẹ́ ká dàbí ìfàrìfà oníkárí bí ayé ṣe ń fẹ́ ni adífá fún Ọ̀rúnmìlà lọ́jọ́ tí dùgbèdùgbè ayé tó sókè tí bàbá ò lọ́wọ́ já bàbá lílé kò lọ́wọ́ kò lẹ́sẹ̀ ẹbọ ni wọ́n ní kó Ọ̀rúnmìlà wá ṣe wọ́n ní kó lọ lóbì méjì wọ́n ní kó lọ lẹ́yẹlé wọ́n ní kó lọ ní ọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀ òmìnì ọjọ́ ní bàbá káwọn múra orúbọ bàbá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní da ìjásà ó ní ìran ajé ní ìyálé onífá o ẹsẹ̀ girigiri ní ìyálé Ọ̀rúnmìlà babaláwo ajé nífá fún ajé lọ́wọ́ tí ajé ń tọ̀run bọ̀ wáyé ẹbọ ni wọ́n ní kó òun wá ṣe adífá fún Ọ̀rúnmìlà lọ́jọ́ tí dùgbèdùgbè ayé tó sókè tó òun rọwọ́ já èṣà ajé ọmọ àyàwá o ajé yàwá kì í dolówó ajé ọmọ àyàwá o ajé yàwá kì í dọlọ́rọ̀ ajé ọmọ àyàwá o ajé kò yàwá lé akápò tiẹ̀ lé ní o Oyèdèjì báyìí kó jẹ́ kó di ọlọ́wọ́ báyìí kó jẹ́ kó di ọlọ́rọ̀ kó jẹ́ kó rí jẹ kó jẹ́ kó rí mu ilé kó má ṣe lé síta ọ̀nà kó má ṣe ná ọ̀pá òṣòro ìwọ ajé kó má ṣe fi nà Oyèdèjì tọmọtọmọ kó má ṣe fi rìn ẹ̀nà rẹ o àwọn ọ̀tá ìní kó lọ fi ọ̀pá òṣòro ẹ̀ kó lọ fi nà báyìí lé ní o kọ́kàn ẹ̀ kó balẹ̀ báyìí kó rí ẹ̀ kó dorí ogbó kó rí ẹ̀ kó dorí atọ́ kó rí ẹ̀ kó dorí okùn kó rí ẹ̀ kó dorí idẹ káàpọ̀ tiẹ̀ náà ọ̀ṣọ́wọ́ ẹ̀mí mọ́ kọ́ ọ dákun kọ́ ọ dábọ̀ kó o dábọ̀ kọ́ ọ dákun lè lásìkò tí wọ́n wá ṣẹ̀wọ̀ ajé ilé ní kó lọ gbara ajé wọn fún wọn kó lọ gbariwo wọn fún wọn kó lọ tú wọn sílẹ̀ báyìí àwọn ọmọ wọn kàn yanjú o kàn di alájé kàn di olókùn kàn di onídẹ ọ̀pá ìṣẹ́ ọ̀pá ìyà kó má ṣe fi nà wọ́n báyìí lẹ́nìí oníire òun ló ń jẹ síwájú òun ló ń jẹ kẹ́yìn ẹ̀ Oyèdèjì lẹ́nìí ó ṣẹ̀wọ̀ ajé lẹ́nìí kọ́kàn ẹ̀ kó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní máa balẹ̀ o ibi tí ìyá ajé bá jókòó sí ibẹ̀ lọ́mọ rẹ̀ ń tọ́ ojúkọ̀ ibi tí akápò tí Oyèdèjì ibi tó ojúkọ̀ ibi tó bá jókòó sí ibẹ̀ ní kí wọ owó ńlá ọ̀là ńlá ibẹ̀ ní kó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní máa tọ́ báyìí lẹ́ni o ẹ̀dán kì í kú ẹ̀dán kì í rùn ojú ẹ̀dán kì í fọ́ nílé ojú akápò tẹ̀ kó má ṣe fọ́ báyìí kó má ṣe fọ́jú inú kó má ṣe fọ́ tìta báyìí gbogbo ibi tó bá ti dé kó máa ráàánú gbà báyìí lọ́wọ́ òyìnbó aláwọ̀ funfun lọ́wọ́ ẹni dúdú aláwọ̀ dúdú kó máa ráàánú gbà báyìí o kọ́kàn ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní máa balẹ̀ ire owó ire okùn ire kó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní máa jẹ́ tiẹ̀ o kọ́ ṣàánú ajé ọmọ ológun kó gbé sówó kó gbé sókùn kó gbé sílẹ̀ kó gbé sílẹ̀ gbogbo kálàáfíà kó jẹ́ tiẹ̀ kọ́ ṣàánú kọ́ dákúbọ̀ dábọ̀.
So I want to clarify a few things, okay? So I'm going to read through my notes a bit more. It's important that I talk about this. Now, consecration of Aje, okay, is not money ritual. It's not intended for money doubling, okay? Tapping into your the power of the Orishas, you know, in African spirituality. This is not the nasty misconception that may be out there that, oh, this is for you to just wake up and have a box full of money under your bed, okay? Orisa Aje is a facilitator of wealth creation, okay? You're connecting with your essence. You're connecting your essence with the Orisa itself, okay? For wealth, for a tsunami of wealth. I'm talking from a spiritual standpoint, if you get the point, to come at you. All right. Now, Orisa Aje is just a facilitator of wealth creation that will make you experience spiritual buoyancy and prosperity based on the service of value you can offer for the benefit of other human beings. In return for money they will give you, okay? So basically what that means is you've got to bring value to the table. Say you are selling food. Of course, you've got to make sure your food is nice. It hits the taste bud. Now, when the Orisa works in your favor, right? Your counterparts who probably in the same industry, food industry, will be looking at you. They will be amazed and blown away by the growth that you are enjoying and the rapid financial growth. Don't be surprised, right? Veneration of Aje or consecration of Aje is carried out by even organizations, people that are not even Africans, that understand the secrets of the universe, that understand the potency of African spirituality, okay? Now, a genuine Babalawo Ifa priest must not get involved in using human beings for rituals or money-making rituals, which is a trending thing, unfortunately, as I said earlier, in most nasty spiritual practice, which have nothing to do with Ifa. This have nothing to do with Ifa, okay? Now, some people have a misconception that, oh, once I venerate Aje, once I have, carry out Aje consecration, and I have my own Igba Aje, and, I'm just going to lean back and fold my arms and then just watch money drop from the sky. You're absolutely wrong. You've got to provide value, okay? You've got to make your customers happy. That's why I said in a previous video recently, when I went to a particular shop in London and I saw them hanging something, it's like an Asian-owned business. And the guy was talking about wealth creation, how they venerate a particular deity that they believe in that basically helps them in wealth creation and grows and makes sure that there's an influx of customers that come and people can always come back to them and spend money and they grow and make more money. These things work, okay? But the message here is it's not designed for cutting corners or a get-rich-quick scheme. Oh, yeah, Phrankleen said we have to venerate this, so I just have to sit back and cross my legs. You must have something that you're doing for a living, particularly from a business standpoint, services you're providing, products you're selling, and the products must be good. Your customers must be happy. So if somebody buys, if this is what you're selling, this pen, and they buy this from you, it must be value for money. It must be a good product and stuff. Basically, the spirit of Aje in its purest form, if ignited, if venerated for you, if consecrated for you, Aje needs something to move with. Aje needs something to work with. Does that make sense? And it must not be the fact that I'm selling this and I'm being dubious. I'm trying to dupe people. Aje, in line with what Ifa says, Aje will not work or function in an environment whereby you are taking advantage of your customers, or you tell them you're going to sell them a blue pen, they get home and realize it's a black pen and it breaks into two. They don't get value for money. Aje does not reside in that type of environment. Aje ni faye ru eni be se bujoko. When we pray in line with Ifa, when we do Iwure, we say stuff like Aje oguguni so Aje wa faye mi se bujoko. Aje wa shomo do fun mi. Aje wa faye mi se bujoko. Aje ma je kowo mi kan sale apo. Je ma ri epe ranse, ki ma ri na, ki ma ri lo. Kori mi ko kan oke. Ire owo, ire àlàáfíà, ire kubale oro. Aje ogunguni so aje mo pe o. Aje wa faye mi se bujoko. Basically, what that means is I'm inviting Orisa Aje into my life to basically come and sit in my life, come and reside in my life, for me to be able to turn Aje to my messenger, a friendly messenger that would work in my favor. Hope that makes sense. So, anyways, as part of my services, Ifa divination service that I've been providing for so many people. By the way, if you're interested, Ifa divination, I've been able to help so many people within the Black community, and I'm still doing so. Ifa divination is whatever things you want to look into, you want to find out, you want to investigate in your life, please come to me. Send me an email, foodchannel1960@gmail.com. My email address is in the description part of this video. Ifa will be able to unpack it. Compatibility checks with your partners. Are you looking to go into businesses and stuff? Get guidance from Ifa. The new year is fast approaching. As we practitioners of Ifa, we normally do, every start of the year, like January 1st, the first few days, we do what we call divination for the new year. Ifa oduntutu adaifa. Basically, you tap into the power of Ifa to sort of have a roadmap for the year. If there is any danger ahead, you can carry out appeasement to basically get rid of any negativity, to ensure sort of have a blueprint, sort of a good, reliable roadmap for the new year. And so you can enjoy yourself, you can achieve your goals, and you can do well in your endeavors. Like I said, Aje, Veneration of Aje, or Consecration of Aje is not designed for cutting corners or for you to suddenly wake up and meet a treasure box full of money under your bed and stuff, because you'll be amazed how some people have misconceptions. But Aje does work, okay? If you have something, you have something, you're selling, services you're providing, it's absolutely clever. I think I have part of my notes here. Let me find that. Let me look for the note. There's something I need to read. 1 second. Who can have Orisa Aje? The truth is, anybody can have Orisa Aje. Business owners, individual persons. In fact, some religious organizations that tap into this. Notice I said religious organization, because Aje, this Orisa Aje, doesn't discriminate. Such as even some churches, some mosques, some temples, some shrines, they do have it. Trust me, go and find out. Because they know the power behind it. Let me see. Orisa Aje does not discriminate. Anybody in any field or calling can have Aje element for their financial advancement in whatever they do. No age, race, color, religion, or gender barrier in having Aje element or Aje consecration. So that's my message. If you're interested, you can get in touch with me. You can either do Veneration of Aje, Bibo Aje, or if you want to have your own Igba Aje, Consecration of Aje, and it can get mailed out to you in any part of the world, or it can be kept for you, whatever you want, okay? You can send me an email to foodchannel1960@gmail.com, or on Instagram, DM me at Phrankleen, as it's spelled on my YouTube channel. Ifa be well, Aje afaye washe bujoko. What I'm saying is, may Ifa continue to guide us. May Aje carry on aligning with us spiritually in every forms of our life. May Aje bring wealth and success into our respective lives. Ashe. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. My name is Phrankleen, and I'll catch you in the very next one. Peace and love. Aje agbe wow. You do.